Shaka pow! With a click, we're on. How are we looking today, Tom?
Pretty good. Spend a good portion of the day playing.
Sexy as usual?
Do what?
Are we sexy as usual?
Eh, I mean, you know.
Takes all kinds here. Let's see. Yeah, alright. Oh, bam! It is, as always, Fantasy Poland Monday. We are diving back into The Witcher 3, a game that I missed while I was pretending to be a responsible adult. With me, as usual, is Tom, and my wife will be joining us soon. So, super fun times. I would like to take a little bit of a moment here just to throw out special thanks to John Duncan. We really appreciate him being here. He's not actually here, but who knows? Someday, Scottish Socialist Senpai might notice me and then actually come join the stream. So, for those of you in chat, if you would do me a favor and type out special thanks to John Duncan. We really appreciate him being here. Testing for a delay. Tom, go on ahead. Throw it out in the chat, would you?
So it looks like we have about a 10-second delay, about like last time.
Yeah, I think that 10 seconds is about as much as the streaming capability can handle. So. Special thanks to John Duncan. We really appreciate him being here. If I had like programming skills, I would just make a little sound bite that would just play every 45 seconds to a minute and just say it. All right, bam. So back into Fantasy Monday. You were telling me about your sandwich, Tom.
Oh yeah, I just made dinner right before coming up and hopping on the stream.
I feel you. I had a lovely salad.
I am quite hungry.
What kind of sandwich is it?
Oh, just a simple ham and Swiss.
Nothing simple about ham and Swiss. There's nothing simple about the classics. Okay, so as last we left off, and by the way, in answer to your question, Dan, John Duncan is a YouTube leftist and essayist whose work I very much appreciate and enjoy. You can check him out on his channel, John the Duncan, where he covers a variety of topics with a lovely Scottish brogue and a fantastic sense of humor. Now, Tom, earlier, you told me that I should not mess with these guys yet?
I mean, if you want to, it's fine. You're just going to get a little cutscene where you're going to have to choose between letting them hang a guy or killing them.
What the guy do?
The guy happens to be a Nilfgaardian deserter.
I mean, he's a deserter.
What did this man do to you?
Him? Nothing. Appeared in the village, looking to trade his ring for some bread.
I mean, I'm down with like conscientious objectors.
Because of the black ones. Trampled our fields, raided our granaries, burnt our orchards. So instead of bread, he'll get a noose.
Please, good folk.
And special thanks to John Duncan. We really appreciate him being here.
This war. I have deserted to go home to my
Hey,
wife
sweetheart.
and child. Take everything I have, but spare my life.
Okay, I mean, the Nilfgaardians are functionally the Empire in this regard, right?
Yeah, safe to say.
But he is a deserter.
Let him go.
What would John Duncan do?
And I don't even know. I mean, like, personally, he's a deserter, so...
This is one of the many, there are no actual good decisions in this that come up in the game.
Geralt's got some shiny boots.
Yes, I got a fancy pair of epic boots. Super boots.
Never learn.
So I was playing this for a while earlier, John, and if you do Kira Metz's mission, like she left you with a, hey, come back because I have another thing for you to do for me.
Yeah, she left me with a come back and see me sometime.
If you had not come,
Yeah, she gives you another mission, and it'll go on for a little while. And it's fairly low level, so you'll get a bunch of XP out of it, and it won't be too difficult.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a... Before I go hang out with the... I killed 4 people, Dan.
Why? Why did you
4.
help me?
Lynch mobs.
I mean, just a drop in the bucket where Geralt's concerned.
Now go.
Yeah, I mean,
Stay off the
I got the whole Butcher of Blaviken thing for a reason.
Immanuel Kant does not exist in the Witcher universe.
Hegel would have... Whoa. No? Not until... I'll loot that.
I don't need Immanuel Kant to throw some philosophy out there.
Do you think Hegel exists in Fantasy Poland? Now there was Tom sent me a like a whole bunch of like a good solid 5 hours of Witcher media. All right, where am I headed for this for her thing?
Go to your quests. So you see the village of Midcopse?
Yeah.
That building to the northeast of Midcopse is her place.
Like right there?
No, the one like further up northeast.
Northeast.
Yeah, in the woods. That little that is her place.
Gotcha.
No. Okay. The one within the copse of trees?
Yes.
But no, one of the interesting things that I learned from the hey, what the hell is a Witcher anyway videos is the fact that marker here. Right there?
Yeah, that place.
Yeah. One of the things that I learned was that the humans in Fantasy Poland are actually from like actual Poland. That when the spheres converged and magic was loosed upon the world, something that the elves found rather troublesome, monsters and people came about. So we are the relative newcomers.
Yeah, humans have only existed in the world of The Witcher for about 1,500 years, and they are straight up from Earth.
That's cool.
That's why, so one of the things they talked about, so it's a video essay by a guy who does really good video essays, and he covers the plot of all of Witcher 1 and Witcher 2, and he's working on Witcher 3, but that video is probably going to be like 3-4 hour segments.
Did you see what he did?
It's going to be a long one.
Yeah, but he goes in detail about not only everything that happens in the plot, but kind of what you need to know about the world in order to understand it. And yeah, that's one of the things is that humans came from Earth to this world, and we brought all of our fairy tales with us.
Kira's just talking to a skull.
But now the Magi says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something that
I mean,
right then.
Right. It's my hobby, but I didn't expect it to be hers.
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
You told me to come here. Then Tom told me to come here.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do.
Yes, you do.
The cursed isle on Lake Windammer.
Oh, yeah, cursed isle, right.
The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it.
Got a little bit of wardrobe malfunction going on there.
How'd it
No, that's just what her dress is like.
That's just how she rolls.
Break this spell, yet I've been
There's no malfunction there.
This is functioning as intended.
The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took
All
refuge
right.
when Nilfgaard
Exposition.
invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to fight.
So how's everybody else doing today?
Met their end there. It was a massacre.
Doing well.
So, will you please help me lift this curse?
Tom said that he's got a nice ham and Swiss sandwich. Yeah.
I had some ham. No
But
Swiss.
no Swiss. Amanda's not a fan of cheeses.
I'm not. The local peasantry is.
This is true.
All right, so we're gonna do this because we're helping out the.
There's no end to it.
Because we're helping out our friend here and the peasantry.
You didn't care for the locals.
Although there are 4 less peasants to worry about.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the
And
witch
see,
hunters
once
and
again,
risk getting sent to
lynch
the gallows
mobs.
themselves.
The enemy of everybody, lynch
What
mobs.
others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is,
I mean, they were going after a deserter, not
flee to these
capitalists. That
wilds
seems like
just
a
to
waste.
stupidly
Yeah.
get caught because some bald
I mean,
Brit under his
He was
fingernails
part of the
was
evil
annoying.
empire, and he's heading back to the evil empire. So.
All right.
But again, gray morality is kind of like
Find
the
it
one of the main themes of
Naturally,
these games.
you'll
So.
need to sail to Phi Kyle.
Fine. What then?
Yeah. Oh, did you
Well,
want
the
did you want
spirits who
good
wander the
choices?
isle
Did you want
must
easy
establish some
choices? This
credibility.
isn't Kingdom
Don't
Hearts.
know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course.
Special thanks to
Provided
John
you take
Duncan.
my
I really
magic lamp with
appreciate him
you.
being here.
I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
That's the fun thing. Like, I started watching this guy's videos. I very much
How's the
dig
lamp
his style. You know, like what he says resonates with me.
Rub it, or do
But
I
also, I'm
have
not.
to do something.
I'm not saying that there's a
You
global
needn't even
conspiracy of
Just place it
socialists
where you find
named
bones
John
and
with Scottish ancestry,
I
you know,
suppose I should
working to
warn
like
you.
subtly
Might not be the most
erode
pleasant.
confidence in the system of neoliberal capitalism.
later.
But I am saying that there's one in
You'll
Scotland
need to
and
do
one in
neither.
Texas, and you
I'll
can
give
kind
you
of
a
do the
Xenomorph.
math from there.
It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
Oh, she's giving me a
You
speaking
will tell
stone.
me what you see.
He's got
and I
lips
shall
on
tell
it.
you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly
It's a
think
cell phone, Geralt.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage.
He's never
using
heard of a
one?
cell phone, though.
not the
No.
slightest.
No chance this will catch on.
Do anything else before I go?
No, that is
Once everybody gets a Xenovox, then you just have endless amounts of boomers complaining, oh, these kids
Oh,
today, always
go
on their
already.
Xenovoxes.
I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt,
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
All right, I didn't have to bring up my, I have a new quest item. I didn't have to bring up my super fast censorship screen.
So this quest line, once it's completely done, it will result in a potential sex scene, but it's very easy to avoid and doesn't make her angry at you if that's the route you want to go.
Hey, look, I would just like some warning so that I can throw up a not safe for peoples, just in case they want to see the digital Neepnorps on their own. Okay,
So go to your like quest menu to select this one. It's like a tower full of mice or something like that.
Amanda, are you laughing at digital Neepnorps?
Yes.
What is funny about digital Neepnorps? It's a serious issue, and we as content creators have to be aware of the possible presence and damage that can be caused by digital Neepnorps.
So you're gonna get a lot of loot from this.
Mm-hmm.
I would highly recommend sell down some of that weight that you got because you're at 71 of 90 right now. You should like go back to Crow's Perch and sell down items that you don't need and drop other stuff in your storage box.
All right. So go to Crow's Perch.
Yeah, the place where the Baron is.
Ah, okay. Let me find my...
Nearest fast travel place
Yeah.
is going to be back in Mid-Cops.
Oh, okay. So that's just like south... Nope. There we
Wrong
go.
button.
Yep, wrong button. Yeah, there we go. I saw a rabbit, so I jumped.
like you do.
Like I do. Of course, I always forget that I have a horse, but it seems like it would take me longer to call the horse, remember how to get on the horse, and then ride the horse. Alright, fast travel.
Is fast travel
to the
just
north.
you running?
Rose Perch?
Go east, yeah, right there, the island.
I can, wait, did it say that I can cut off a hag's tongue?
It's just one of the possible loot items.
Oh. Hey, everybody. Alright, there's a merchant.
Yeah, so now you can sell a good portion of your stuff, and if you have other stuff that you're not using, you can just go drop it in your stash up at the Baron's Castle, which is also in Ciri's room, and you could knock out that little quest and get some free XP too.
Sure. Alright, let's see what these...
I'd like to take a look.
See what this dude's got rolling. Alright. Let's sell that. I can sell both of those, but I do have rune stones in there, so I'm going to wait until I can get those out.
Hey, so I was wrong about that. You should just go ahead and sell those because you don't get the rune stones back. They get destroyed.
Oh, okay. What's the point of having an option to...
In case you have a really nice weapon and you want to change out the stones in it.
Oh, well then, okay. That, there's no need for me to keep the fun Nilfgaardian stuff, right?
I mean, I keep it. I throw it in my storage, so... Ooh, Temerian boots. Fancy boots.
Fancy boots. Can't sell those.
I find I have a tendency to pack rat in games like I do in real life.
You and me both.
John, also go to that the tab on your inventory that looks like a shield with an exclamation point. Because you probably have a bunch of yeah, in the other, get rid of all of those like pelts and the key I kept. I don't know what it does, but I kept it. But yeah, all of the different hides.
The problem is this dude's only got like 16 copper left.
There's another merchant in here up closer to the castle.
All right, well, I'm gonna take this dude's full steeds. Silver pantaloons. Yeah, we'll sell 6 right. All right. Farewell.
Farewell.
All right, one down. Yeah, another fun little fact about the arrival of humans in fantasy Poland. We brought the bubonic plague with us. Whoops. Might explain it. See that kid's like, your eyes. He's like a kitty cat. Yeah, angry cat boy. Where am I going?
So, whose fault was it that humans ended up in Witcherland?
I mean, I'm not sure if it could be said that it's anybody's fault. Like, I don't think that humans, like, mounted an expedition and, like, you know, like, tried to invade the place so much as everything sort of overlapped and smacked together.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
And now you have Bubos.
Yeah, now there are Bubos. I'm certain every time this guy's like, fancy a look at our little stockpile, I am certain he is hitting on me. 100%. This dude is... Alright. I could buy that for 340.
Too bad you can't flirt back.
I wouldn't buy that crossbow. If you can afford those saddlebags, though, I would buy those.
Well, let's see. You said you kept the key. This tech, I think like all the blue stuff can be turned into crafting mats, right?
It can, but it's not worth it. You'll pick up enough crafting materials on your own.
All right.
But yeah, you can also sell all of those papers and books that you've already read. They don't fetch very much, but they.
Yeah, the problem is that I haven't read them yet.
So they're grayed out, which means you have read them, so they're in your journal.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't have to physically have the thing anymore in order. Only the ones that are lit up like that one and those down at the bottom are ones you can't. But personally, I keep Yennefer's letter because like it's sentimental role playing.
Oh. Smells like gooseberries and goth clubs. A mix of clove cigarettes and spilled Jack Daniels. Now we're gonna keep the Temerian Lily Key, and I am carrying an awful lot of books. Okay, so that's burned papers.
Yeah, you don't need that anymore.
Yennefer's letter I'll hold on to. Hendrik's notes, missing Michael, missing wife.
I imagine when you sell these things that aren't books, it's the guy is gonna have the vellum scraped and resell it.
Yeah. That's two of those. Excellent. I'm gonna keep After the White Frost because I ain't read it yet. And eventually I will go back and like actually read through these. I think I just scanned through them real fast to get them in my quest log. But I do appreciate like the amount of work that goes into people actually, you know, like writing the stuff for video games. Okay.
So you were asking last time about what the Wild Hunt really is.
Mm-hmm.
And don't quote me on this because I haven't read the books yet, so
I'm gonna quote Tom on it.
I don't know all of the details, but they're basically the powerful ghosts of powerful elves from before the conjunction of the spheres that basically want vengeance on humanity.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Shit.
And you can sell all those doubles of things that you have in your roach inventory. Like if you already have a better saddle on roach, like maybe back out and equip stuff and then sell the stuff you don't need.
All right, let's see. Farewell.
See ya.
What? No, I'm not trying to attack him. I'm trying to. Okay, character.
No, you need to go to inventory.
This needs to go to inventory. Inventory. There we go. All right, let's see here, Roach. We are equipping. Yep.
So, equipping those saddlebags is going to bump you up to like 130 on your weight capacity.
Chapow. All right, so we can sell the Temerian saddlebags. Right. That one has 50 stamina for the Nilfgaardian. 20. I've already got the Nilfgaardian horse blinders, right? Take a look at our saddle.
See, yeah. The chat log, I can't see that side of your screen.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we're gonna do the Nilfgaardian saddle. Let me double check my horse blinders. I know that this is the high quality content that that people come here for. All right, enhanced saddle, superior saddle, and I can sell all of the roach gear now.
Yes, except if you have a trophy in there, don't sell your trophy.
Right. No.
Our little stockpile.
Sir.
Show me what you got.
Special thanks to John Duncan. We really appreciate him being here. Okay.
I'm helping you go through your saddlebags. No, wait, that was Tom.
Who I also appreciate being here, by the way. Thanks, Tom. As always, it really does mean the world to me that that you take the time to hang out with my dumbass while I play video games. All right. So I think that is all of my extraneous crap.
Yeah.
How can I check my my carry limit? Where's that?
Go to your inventory.
32 out of 130.
Yeah.
Is that good?
So, I mean, it is, but if you wanted to make this a little bit easier,
Yeah, we're still gonna go drop off all of these excess crossbow bolts because I always forget that I have crossbows.
So yeah, go up to the Baron's place and head up the stairs into the entrance.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
What up, nerd? How's the ugly baby?
Protecting the house. That's what it does now.
Child labor.
So there's a door on the right. That's the one you want to go through.
Stash.
Yeah, and that's Ciri's room.
And I can pick up loot.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort.
Lydia van Bredevoort? She's a hack. Alright. That requires level 18. We're going to put that in the stash. That requires level 22. We're going to put all of those in the stash. That requires level 14. We ain't there yet. That goes in the stash. Requires level 9. I'll be there soon, but still in the stash. Should I hang on to like all these rune stones or...
I tend to drop mine in the stash just because if I'm expecting to be upgrading or like switching to new weapons soon, I don't carry them. If I don't want to drop rune stones into a weapon that I'm going to be getting rid of.
Yeah,
in,
but also
like
the carry weight is like a nothing.
Basically nothing. Yeah.
So now we're gonna hold on to that. Okay. What other? We'll keep all that. We want to hang on to our food and drink. I can stick this trophy in there, right?
If you want to, yeah.
I mean, it's an extra pound, and I like the one that allows me to insta-kill a bunch of stuff. And do these have any? Yeah, these don't have any weight, right?
No, crafting materials and alchemy have no weight.
Boom. We got ourselves down to 10. We're good.
I want to
so
wish a special thanks to John
your...
Duncan for being here.
Special thanks to John Duncan for being here.
Gritka's toy.
Come on, Tom, do it.
Special thanks to John Duncan for being here.
Like she left in a hurry.
So, when you leave this place, the kitchen is right across the hall. And if you go in there, you'll find the little girl that Ciri rescued.
Gretka.
Yeah, and you'll be able to talk to her and finish this quest and get some free XP.
Ooh.
Oh, did the Baron adopt her?
Effectively, yeah.
So you're
Is he
Gritka.
nicer to her?
And you're
Fucking better,
I
dude.
How do you know?
assume he is.
She basically just works in the kitchens, doing little tasks.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
I mean, she's like practicing archery, so
what she came here to look for.
yeah, like it's not like they put her to work as, you know, like a tiny scullery maid. It's more like, yeah, hang out in the kitchen. Food's apparently really hard to come by here. Ooh, what friend?
Ciri wanted to help a friend. Any idea who it was?
A girl have a boyfriend? Does she have a boyfriend?
Friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Is my daughter cavorting with boys?
Who's my daughter into? Is he cool? Is he cool? He's not a chud, is he?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day and Ciri carved it for me.
Aww.
Shame she had to leave.
You did a good job as a dad, Geralt. I mean, kind of.
Where Ciri is?
Not really your daughter.
No. One day I brought her breakfast and she was already
But
gone. The Baron told me
Was
she'd
he
left.
the closest to her
Didn't ask where
dad?
she'd gone.
I mean, yeah, but also...
So Ciri's story is kind of complex.
Yes, this. A green stone.
Yeah. Convoluted.
Beautiful as gifts go.
So her
I did
dad
well, don't show
is
it to
the
anyone.
Emperor of
It's worth
Nilfgaard,
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
except he wasn't at the time
Thanks, Gritka.
that she was
Have fun.
conceived
Oh, yeah,
and
okay.
born. That
I'm
happened
open.
later.
Okay.
Uh,
Gonna kill the monster.
but because of a thing called the Law of Surprise, Geralt was fated to take possession of Ciri at some point. And eventually he does, and she becomes basically his and Yennefer's adopted daughter.
Okay.
This'll.
Got some more stuff to sell.
Shenanacking.
I like that kid. All right, so you said that there's a quest thing to do. Or is that it? We're done.
You just completed it.
Hey, I didn't hear the whoa.
Or go to your quest menu real quick. And check out your side
Oh,
quest.
I have to read from the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you do that real quick, then it should.
Well, let's get through these books then, real. Yeah.
How's your sandwich, Tom?
It is yummy.
Good deal.
I am eating it along with drinking a very nice Bloody Maria. So the tomato taste combined with the ham and Swiss is very good.
Did you know that there are some people who put tomatoes on sandwiches? I know, my mind too was absolutely blown when I heard it. I can tell by your stunned silence.
Is this supposed to be surprising?
That seems like one too many steps. I don't know.
Right, like, now what's the difference between a Bloody Mary and a Bloody Maria, Tom?
Tequila rather than vodka.
Oh, okay, one of them will kill me. Got it.
It makes a spicier version of the drink.
Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
Okay. Oh, I can get stuff from the Griffin School again. Okay. How do I get out of here? Through here? Yeah.
Yep.
Quest updated series room. Quest. Under requests. Series room. No.
It's completed.
Oh,
and now
okay.
you can go back to Tower Full of Mice.
Hey! I do like how excited this, how excited these guys get for me to do these quests. Like, I appreciate their whoa! I see, like, usually we get the, yeah! Like Rob just pointed out, the fanfare, but, like, I'm looking for that, hey! That one.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
So for this quest, once you get down to the fast travel, you're going to be needing a boat.
All right, there's my bench. Use the bench. All right, cool. All right,
So I had a random thought a little bit ago. Once you get a line,
hit me.
I would enjoy watching you and Tom play a dating sim.
Tom, you want to play a dating sim?
Sure.
Let's go.
All right.
You want to play Doki Doki Literature Club, the most terrifying dating sim of all time?
I find them all terrifying, Tom. I know that that MJ has requested the one where everybody's a piece of fruit.
I have not heard of that one.
The apple and banana one.
Yeah, chop something. But yeah, well, I'll get on Steam and I'll see if I can find one that is sufficiently wacky.
I mean,
Oh,
literature club sounds up your alley.
We could get Lindsay on and see what her recommendations are. Let's see.
Hey, this is Micah, a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Micah.
But, I'm just here to say that I'm just here to say that I approve of the dating sim idea.
Yeah, the chop.
Play that.
Chop. What's it? I'll have to find the name of it in a little while.
I want to hear John and Tom do the voices, and if they got Lindsay too, that'd be great. But
so there is some. Hang on a sec here.
But I specifically want to hear Tom try to romance John.
Let me see. There was some dating sim, and I know that this is dating. Yeah, My Horse Prince. Have you guys heard of this?
Yes.
Okay, so you romance a horse prince.
Oh no, Micah's not on here anymore. I want to know if Micah had heard of it.
Well, so here's kind of the important thing, and I'm going to bring this to the other screen. Is that this is the horse prince that you romance?
I'm still here. I haven't heard of it.
Okay.
Oh, no, I have never seen this in my life.
What do you
I'm
feel?
excited.
I feel like the work experience has been really beneficial.
God. Oh my god.
Japan, why are you like this?
Because in order to maintain a United States hegemony, we dropped 2 bombs on them, Tom.
Yeah. Why aren't we like this is the question.
No, so we consume this stuff.
Yeah.
So apparently we are like this. They feed it to us.
I mean, also, Dan, Tom doesn't have to be drunk to be complimentary towards you. He recognizes your cuteness. But yeah, I'll put those on the Steam wish list, and the moment that they're on sale and Tom and I can romance each other economically, it's on.
Hey, so actual Witcher advice here.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to your fast travel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So go over to the east. Do you see that village with the boat below it that has a the message board you haven't done yet?
Yeah.
That is where you want to go, and you're going to want to go there because that village is related to the quest you're going to do. So you're going to want to be able to fast travel back and forth from it.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna hop on Roach.
Giddy up.
And we're gonna take a trip to the east. Ta-da! Hey dude, what's up? Aw, drowners. Okay. I wish that they had a mini-map that would, like, zoom out and allow me to...
know what the hell you're doing.
Right.
Yeah, it would be nice.
But, then again, you know, it would take away from some of the atmosphere that comes by design of being lost as hell in Fantasyful. A new marker, Wastrel Manor.
Move it.
What up, nerds? No.
Put it down.
Carol, put that away.
Put it down. Come on.
That was... You've upset the guards. Yes, because I don't understand the controls. Don't get upset, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. I mean, it does make sense. Walk into a military garrison with a couple of swords out and just be like, "Hi, guys!"
It was just also funny, of course, being, what, 30 to 45 seconds behind the stream and hearing that out of context.
Fair.
No, Geralt, put that
Geralt,
away.
Geralt, no. Put
Now
it
the
back.
soldiers are upset.
Put it back. So let's see. Other exciting ham-based news, Tom. My char siu recipe is getting real good.
I mean, at this point, you're just teasing me with it. Like, when am I
Real
invited
good.
over to eat it?
All right, you're fully vaccinated, right?
We are.
Then as soon as Amanda finishes getting her second shot and immunity.
I'm a plague bearer.
You're not a plague bearer. Yeah, Hatoful Boyfriend, as Megan points out, is another one. In case we want to do some pigeon romancing.
That's it, Roach.
Well, here's the weird thing. I don't think that I have ever played a dating sim. I've watched several people play dating sims, and my general response has been like, huh, that seems interesting and strangely time-consuming.
You never had a chance to play Mass Effect, right? That's just basically Star Trek the dating sim.
Right, but like Mass Effect was you know, like a half over the shoulder, you know, look at the booty shooty, and also you could do things where you can romance your fish-faced boyfriend. If I have put on the wish list, there's apparently like a bunch of new versions, like remastered versions of Mass Effect coming out. But I have been threatened by penalty under death by Lindsay that if I don't have her co-pilot on Mass Effect, that there will be chaos and destruction. Alright, so do I want to, like, scope this place out at all, or, like, just... How many broken rakes do I need before I go do this thing?
Hunger's turned this one pale.
Something's turned this... I'm just white.
The time's ever gonna not be foul.
Nope.
So, once you're done looting people's houses, the boat, take the boat that's sitting in the harbor, and you're gonna go south, but personally I would recommend don't go straight towards the island, because there's a little island to the south of the bigger island, and you can get some really good loot there.
Okay,
now
let's see here.
Has to be a boat with a sail.
That's just classes, Tom.
I didn't program the game, the Polish did.
Just for that, I'm gonna snuff out that fire. And take some vials and bread and kill another. Ooh, a meteorite ingot. It's all been like broken rakes and, you know, crummy bear hides, and then it's like, oh, here's a piece of meteorite. Sweet, I'm gonna forge me a Sokka sword. Alright, gotta go a long way. You know that, like, experienced people like Tom who have played this game before are more than likely, if they ever fall across this, they're just gonna lose their minds at how bad I am at this game. Because and Amanda will attest to this, I don't have a sense of direction in, like, actual life, and putting a control in my hands does not enhance that in any way.
Yep. This is true.
Like, Tom's like, yeah, you're gonna want to go southeast, and I'm like, that's a direction. Glowing ore, alkalist. What's up, guys?
Don't mind me, just Jerry Two Swords here to take all your stuff.
He's... In retrospect, Jerry Two Swords he's such a hot topic guy. Like, I understand why this game got so popular, because they're like, oh, he's got white hair and scars and like 2 swords and a hot goth girlfriend, and he probably agrees with me that Good Charlotte sucks. Okay. Let's get out of here. Where is... Boat M this way. Get out of the water. I don't like the swim mechanics here. Candles offend Jerry Two Swords. Locked, key required.
John, if you don't like the swimming mechanics, do I have good news for you?
Tom, are you gonna make me hate you?
Yeah, that island south of the bigger island that has really good loot, all that loot is underwater.
Oh, great.
It's 8:44, folks. Buckle in, because this is gonna be a long one. Alright. Let's grab the rudder to start steering boat, right?
Yep, you have to walk towards that and then hit X. Or
grab rudder.
Alright, so bring your map up so you can drop a thing.
Drop it like it's hot? Drop it like it's hot? Alright.
So...
Here? Is that what you're telling me?
That little island, there is just a ton of underwater loot. You're going to have to kill some drowners, but there is so much loot down there, to include a couple of really nice swords.
Am I going to have to kill them with crossbows?
Yeah, underwater crossbow shots.
I hate. Okay. Okay. It's okay, we'll do... Oh, hey, it's raining or something.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Oh, I don't like this at all. So she calls me just to say, like, oh, hey, by the way, I'll call you, don't call me. And then, like, while she's talking, all I hear are screams, and I'm like, is everything okay?
Yeah, the first time I heard that when I was playing it earlier, I was like, Kira, why is your cell phone possessed?
Yeah,
Did you give me the demon cell phone?
Is that gonna come up later? Am I on Verizon?
Yeah, so if you approach that island from, like, a little bit to the north, there's a good place to, like, temporarily dock your boat. And then you can go do your diving off the southern side of it.
Oh. But this way and from the north, you said.
Yeah, and I would definitely recommend. So you're gonna hop off the boat. You're gonna kill a few drowners on land, and then before you go diving, I would recommend meditating until dawn, so you have sunlight, because you're gonna want to be able to see really well.
Is this the place?
Yep, that's the place.
Okay. Leave the helm.
And then just jump out.
Yeah. Alright. Buddy, brickwork. I love this. Okay, so...
you want to probably... it doesn't really matter. You're going to be able to enter from either direction.
First I have to remember which button picks things and which one jumps around like an dipshit. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, they just kind of came out of nowhere. Whoop. Hey, hey. Nom.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a couple more bodies we can loot somewhere. Ooh, monster saliva. What? How you doing, buddy? Doing okay? Okay, you just float there. Blood-smeared notes. Note to self. Small isle with ruins or a bridge built of red brick. That's the spot. Traces of camp left on the isle. We'll need to dive down among the submerged ruins. Chest visible among them. Joshua! And now I have...
And track that quest.
And track that quest.
So you'll...
Treasure hunt?
Yeah, treasure hunts.
Sunken chest. Okay. And then I want to go diving, or you said meditate and then go diving. Meditation. Meditate. Good morning, Fantasy Poland.
So it's off that. Yeah, you'll start seeing all. There's like 8 or 9 chests in here, and all of them have decent loot in them.
Okay.
Just make sure to watch your breath bar and kill drowners.
Yeah, I need to set my my thingamadoodle to use my crossbow. Hang on a sec. Right. Okay. Will I change my my quickly?
Left bumper.
There we go. And then we just make sure that I have that equipped.
And I would surface right now because you're almost out of air. Or you're below half.
Take a big breath. And back down we go. I love how just in real life, being underwater is extraordinarily disorienting, and I don't like it. And what's my actual button to use my crossbow?
Other bumper.
Other bumper. There we are. Okay.
So if there's a drowner nearby and you're kind of relatively pointed towards them, you can just R1 to, yeah, just tap shot them like that. But if they're further away, you have to hold it down and aim in order to get them.
Okay. Take another quick breathy breath here. Yeah, that I already got. They're so pretty. Okay. Yeah, I got him. Hey. There we go. Get out of here. Alright. There's a treasure chest. Enhanced Dragon's Dream. Okay. Alright, Jerry Two Swords. No. Up. There's the wall there. Ooh. There we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Skin of my teeth. That's my fancy shoot. Okay. So is that it? Is that all the sunken chesty stuff?
I would do a quick search with your Witcher site.
It is not.
Yeah, this place is loaded down with loot.
Yar, Geralt is a pirate. Ooh, enhanced cursed oil.
Yeah, that one's kind of tricky. I would go back up to the surface and then basically approach it from, like, right straight in front of it.
You know, it may stun people to know this, but I am not a strong swimmer in real life. But once again, art imitates life. The right way, the way around. Okay, well, that looks like maybe everything. We'll go back up to the surface and do another quick brow. No, Skyrim actually went on sale earlier this week.
For how much?
$20.
Ah.
Yeah, so...
For the special edition?
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely want to go with the special edition. It just looks so much better.
Yep. Good lord. I'm kidding around. There is an awful lot of crap down here.
When you go to finally play Skyrim, I'll definitely like coordinate with you ahead of time to get you some really, really nice mods that won't change the gameplay at all, so you'll still get that base Skyrim gameplay experience for your first time, but that will make it look amazing.
So one of the first things that I got, because like when I, you know, like got into my Steam account for the first time in ages. Oh crumbs! I'm turned around and lost. Hang on a sec, guys. I might die here. This is not... Is there a potion or something that I can do to...
There's a potion called Killer Whale, but you might not have it yet. You're gonna die down here and you're gonna have to redo all this.
Eat something, Geralt. Get up there, you get up, get up. Ah, there we go. You're gonna die down. You're gonna die down here, says Tom. Ha! I'm too stupid to die.
That was close. Congratulations.
We are gonna give Geralt a little bit of a break while I pour a drink and allow him to get his health back.
And personally, right now, I would like to give a special thanks to John Duncan.
Yeah, thanks to John Duncan. We appreciate him being here.
Thanks for personally putting air back into Geralt's lungs.
Right. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Peeking around with the Witcher senses and not seeing anything. I think we're finally out of this watery hellscape.
Sounds like something you might be saying prematurely.
I mean, I like to manifest, you know, like, here's hoping.
It's a secret.
Might want to look around some.
Might I? I mean, that was like the Witcher sign, right? Like, that's the same sort of thing that I have on my necklace, so...
Whenever those signs like that show up, it usually means there's a bunch of loot nearby.
It's like, there's cool stuff hither.
Yeah.
Hither, thither, and yon. Okay, I still see glowy things down there. I meant, Amanda was right.
I'm pretty sure those are plants, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah, those are plants. Those aren't boxes.
Well then, never
okay,
mind.
dope. We're getting out of here then. Where'd my little health bar and everything go?
It's full, so it doesn't show up.
Oh,
on
it's just
screen.
like, yeah, don't bother. You're fine. Poor dude. Well, hey, thanks for the note telling me about all the loot. And let's boat up and get out of here. Let's take a quick moment to go on ahead and save, shall we? Yeah.
Save early, save often.
Save early, save often, save after you've nearly drowned yourself twice.
Save after you've gotten a whole bunch of loot.
Yeah, that is true. I need to take a look at the cool stuffs that I got. The inventory. Why, that is a pretty dope sword.
Yeah.
And I just got a pretty dope sword, so that's saying something. This one has a chance to freeze? Yeah, we're gonna use Deathwane. And let's see. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Those, I have a couple of cool runes in my boots.
Are they just sign boosters?
Yeah.
Eh.
But also, like, it's like, hey, light those things on fire. It's super fun. Whereas this one is, I mean, you know, like, it's decent armor. Like, it's a +2 armor.
Yeah, a +2 armor is not really
versus
worth it.
like 5% resistance to all damage and a bunch of like cool sign stuff. All right, let's see. What should we? Adrenaline point gain, chance to stun, chance to cause burning, chance to freeze, sign intensity, adrenaline point, armor piercing. You said it was armor piercing, attack power, and we're gonna do bleeding or stun, Tom?
Stun is more useful than bleed.
Stun it is. We're gonna see if we can't freeze, stun, bleed these guys.
Especially if you're going for monsters.
That's a
bleed,
silver.
I think, does very little damage to monsters.
That's good because it's a silver sword. Okay, let's catch the wind and back up to the north. Hang on, I need to get the right quest. A tower full of mice. So Tom, what are you doing tomorrow? Also, everybody in chat, you guys free tomorrow?
What happens tomorrow?
So, we went on ahead and splurged and got Resident Evil 8. Now, here's the thing. I have not played Resident Evil 7. Once again, the whole, you know, like, nah, I'm a guy with a job and I've got responsibilities. Video games for children. Oh, I ran into a thing. So, I am going to start playing Resident Evil 7 tomorrow, and my goal is to, yes, just like, get all the way through it.
Yeah, I was going to advise you, if you were going to say that you were going to jump straight into Resident Evil 8, I was going to highly advise you against it, because lots and lots of story spoilers and information.
I've seen like the first 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, I don't have any personal relationship with any of these people, so.
I mean, he has watched streams.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've watched people play, but I haven't played it. And to be fair, I barely pay attention.
Gotta watch out for these explodey boys.
Ace has to watch out for those explodey boys.
I mean, that is the idea.
Oh. There we go. Okay, this new sword sort of slaps. Oh, good. I got a Drowner Tongue, Rot Fiend Blood. I mean, not to delineate any of the heroic mystique of our White Wolf Hot Topic protagonist, but Geralt has to smell awful, right?
Well, I think it's been established he does, doesn't it?
Storm.
Yes.
Damn it. Show me what you got.
Like, homeboy just reeks of various monster bits that he's carrying. It cannot be a good sousant.
So I have Resident Evil 7 for the PlayStation, and I made it all of about 15 minutes into the game before I noped out.
Well, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, you can come keep me company and watch as I go through terrifying reactions. I'm gonna be playing it with the lights off. Like, I'm gonna try to get just one light so that people can see my face. But otherwise, I want to soak myself in the atmosphere.
I mean, it's definitely atmospheric.
And besides, how bad can it be? I've been to Louisiana.
It's like peak Louisiana.
Right. Like,
Or the worst of Louisiana, at
yeah,
least.
I've been in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. Like, what are you gonna show me? Like, I understand there's a matronly figure that vomits up bugs. Yeah, I've seen that.
Not vomits.
I mean, I've seen that too. I've been on Bourbon Street. Like, have to get a good jazz playlist to go with it. Ow. Why are these dudes glowing red? Are they concerned about that? I mean...
Light them on fire? Oh, it's because they're healing.
Oh. Oh no, that's not cool. Hey. Hey! You cut that out. I'm allowed to do that through the eating of D's nuts. You're not. Okay. There's an awful lot of monsters on this island. Is this something that that she just didn't tell me about, or was it like, yeah, you'll figure it out when you get there?
So basically what you're going to do is clear these monsters out and then go to the tower that's kind of in the middle of the island and start going through it. But you had picked up the magic lamp, and you're going to be using the magic lamp to illuminate ghosts. And the ghosts will give you plot information.
Ooh.
And you'll know when there's a area where you can see a ghost because it'll glow green.
A special glowy sign?
Yeah.
This game seems to be a rather big fan of special glowy signs.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
I like that.
Like right there to your right. That's a ghost spot.
Okay, do I have to
equip it? Use the wheel. Open the wheel up.
Okay, open the wheel up. Magic lamp. And then
hit R1 just like you were taking out a torch.
All of them don't win.
Oh, I can fight with the lamp. I can't dodge with the lamp apparently, but I can fight with it.
Just set it all on fire. Granted, that'd be kind of hard while training.
Yeah. Okay.
They left us. Look, all of them.
You want to hear all the dialogue from the ghost because then you'll get XP.
What about all this? I can't leave it.
I like this. This is sufficiently spooky.
If you make it across. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, these cocky ghosts. They're dead. That's why they're ghosts. All right. How do I put away the lamp?
R1 again, just like a torch.
Because I have to loot this guy. Okay, so continue monster huntery and just look for the glowy spots.
Yeah. So when you get to the end of this quest, I can advise you on the quote-unquote good ending, or you can just go for it and see what happens.
Hey, I'll take tips and tricks. But I got very little to prove. I don't know who these people are.
Then I will just say one little piece of advice, which is don't believe her.
Don't believe her.
You'll understand the context when you get there.
Bet you dollars to donuts I won't, Tom. I'm very obstinate when I want to be. I can actually hear Amanda smiling, and it's lovely. I'm not naturally stupid, but when I'm willfully stupid, boy howdy. Okay.
John, how many words are you going to use to tell me that you're Scottish?
I mean, more than I have. Nope, nope, that was not. Nope. Okay, magic lamp. Not crossbow, magic lamp. Turn and look at it.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in. Quiet, fool.
And onion.
Avalon and the noble himself will hear you. Nah.
So now the little red sword means that I'll need repairs, but it like kicks in at like 50%, right? Not like, hey, this is about to break.
Waist clear, lads. Adam.
Is that accurate, Tombolo?
Yeah, they basically become unusable when they get down to 0.
Okay.
But just being red just means it's below 50%, and you should be fine to finish this quest.
Okay.
Eventually you're going to end up going back to that place, Oriton, and when you get there, they have a blacksmith, so he can repair your sword.
Yeah, and I think I have a little repair kit I can use if, you know, worse comes to worse anyway. Oh, hey, what's this? That's a signpost. Now I can come back to this creepy-ass island anytime I want.
And you will be using that.
Hey, it's a water hag. Ma'am. Ma'am. Please. Ma'am. Got a water hag too. Quick gander. There's a bunch of guys over there. Oh, another ghosty thing.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you?
Yeah, what's up, Millie?
I don't know. So, burning.
So I think, I'm not sure, but I think you found all of the green spots that are outside of the tower.
Don't leave me.
Okay. The spookiness abounds, and now it's up in the tower. There's these, oh, hey, cool, corpses.
The place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Work Gerald to stop. You needn't be so detailed.
That's right. Sarah's like, nope, don't want to hear about the rats, my dude. You can keep that information to yourself.
Peasants didn't come here.
These aren't fighty rats. You don't have to attack them.
I don't have to, Tom.
They're not hostile.
But I want. Yeah, no problem. They're just trying.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now.
Disregard the
Sloshing around
aristocracy.
in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
A big brain move, my dead dude. There never was.
Should we make us suffer? He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Oh, it's locked. Is that where... I like the sound design here.
That locked door is just another door to get up here. I don't even know why they included it when you can't even open it up.
Blood. Many must have died here.
This entire place is spooky, Geralt.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Is this place full of vampires?
Like to die if
It is not.
leave them there.
It's ghosts.
Oh.
I'd sooner burn the
I'm really excited for vampires.
I mean, once you get to the DLC, the DLC is like
Lots of vampires?
all vampires, lots of vampires.
Oh, I love it. I love vampires because they're super pale.
Hence why it's called the Blood and Wine expansion.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe?
Guys talk so slow.
Oh, and that stench!
Hey! I don't know if you guys have noticed on the thumbnail for this and on the new coming soon page, but my boy Rob, who is also here in the chat, has provided me with some phenomenally cute art of my face in various expressions, and I'm going to be working those in because they're adorable. I love them. So special thanks to Rob, and special thanks to John Duncan. We appreciate him being here.
The, yeah, those illustrations Rob made are fantastic.
Are we done here in this lower section? Don't look like this. So this green flame is spooky. For we Acquisitions Incorporated fans, green flame. I want to thank my mom, the Elder Gods, and John Duncan. Special thanks to him. Really appreciate him being here. We got a lesser glyph card. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs now.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
Just gonna let them talk for a little while.
Peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
The peasants are revolting.
You might find it easier if you swap between the magic lamp and your torch occasionally, because this place is dark.
How do I
go to the magic lamp on your wheel? Yeah.
Torch. Like it's dark, but I don't see anything to loot, so
just keep heading upstairs.
All right.
There's about, I don't know, like 6 or 7 floors to this place.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. King in a castle, high tower. And now, now that there's a green spot, switch back to the lamp?
Correct.
Okay.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago.
Also, money's fake.
Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
I would love if there was just like a little anticlimactic moment, you know, the who are you, Steve? Oh, I got a new Novigrad longsword inventory. Valen longs. Well, it's not as good as the steel sword that I have, so. Oh, almost missed these bags. I got silk and saltpeter. Welp. So, I assume that I'm meant to follow the ghosty lady, Tom?
No, keep going upstairs. Just make sure you don't fall off the edge, because this place is designed real stupid. No handrails. It's almost like OSHA doesn't exist.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top.
So,
Die in Fantasy Poland.
You die in real life.
So there's a secret door behind that wall in front of you, and the way you're going to get it open is turn to the left, and there's a switch all the way at the end of the balcony.
Turn to the right.
Not that switch. You want to pull that one again. Both of those levers need to be in the down position.
Oh,
yeah. Now you got it.
Oh, the wealthy with their hidden doors.
I mean, in this case, literally a wizard did it.
You know, I should start using that excuse just like more in my general life. The way that I look, people will believe it.
Looks like all right. Now remember, don't believe her.
Believe her. Mage Alexander's log, part 2.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were
Well,
still in
that's
charge.
grisly. Annabelle. This is gonna be like a cursed doll situation.
Why did you leave?
No, just a regular ghost situation.
Regular ghost situation.
I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I mean, I don't seek to, but...
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island.
Hey everybody, what's Geralt's deal? He's a witcher.
You are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty.
Oh.
The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower.
Oh, see, you just said the wrong thing to the wrong socialist. Fuck hierarchies. What about Alexander?
Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower.
Yeah, it's a surefire way to get me to not care about an NPC is like, I'm a noble, this land has always been mine. I'm like, no, no.
Corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
Lady, I don't know you.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob
myself a
and
little
kill.
snack.
They thought us rich. Believed we'd stowed ourselves
I do like the
away
ghost
to
design in
laugh
this.
at
It's
their misery.
very spooky. I like the whole, like,
Yet we had little food as well.
negative eyes
Too little
thing.
to share with
Very
those
cool.
who came.
Yeah.
They
It's got some good creep factor to it.
I heard my father cry out, but the mage told
Chef
me
kiss,
not to
Trace
reveal
food.
myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
It was just poison.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
It was for
I remember
Loco.
only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village,
He just
they
handed
claimed
me a
he
White
never
Claw
went
and
to
told
sea.
me everything's gonna be okay.
Not doing it, but causing it. They said
Handed me a
he
Pabst
knew
Blue
of
Ribbon
rats
and
in
said,
the
"It's
tower,
cool,
infected
bruh."
them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid.
I mean, if you can't trust a guy that keeps
And then
people
I
in
heard
glass tubes, then, like, who can you trust?
Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
Womp womp.
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark.
Ooh, eaten by rats is a bad way to
Only
go.
there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All
I mean,
over.
bad way to go, but
My face, my hand.
no nobles, no gods,
I
no
felt
kings.
them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
Meanwhile, there's just like a dude flayed in the background. Like,
Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island.
you've been
Found a
killing
fresh
people.
corpse in the tower.
Annabelle.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here.
Oh, that's a sketchy answer.
Dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of
Are there
wraiths
lots of
here.
wraiths here, Tom?
I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about
I gave you the advice I gave.
Okay. Here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Whoa, whoa, lady, hey.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why.
Was you a
You
killer?
don't fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different.
About to be dead different.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it.
Which is apparently like a thing in the Witcher universe, is that like that sort of thing happens all the time.
Graham.
Love curses? Yeah, that'll happen. And the only people that know anything about them are the
And
Witchers.
abandoned me. Left me here.
The only people who have accurate information about
Yeah.
it.
The curse of its power.
Peasants have lots of inaccurate information. So do nobles.
Tell me about
Your
Graham.
beloved. Who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected. Strongly. He did not see us together.
Classist.
I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I?
Oh.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore.
You'd think that she'd have time to practice all these lies.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
That too is
I don't know
sexual.
what you mean, but you do seem to know.
And what does his medallion start pulsating
You
in
could
the
be right.
presence of?
My fate is tied
Monsters.
to the isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
Welcome to Fantasy Poland. Today, relationship counseling.
But I must know that he regrets what he did.
That's
my
like,
hands
I
to him.
am
He
not
is very
a
well.
trained
This will be
therapist, by
our
the way.
farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Does the therapy involve killing somebody? I could do that.
I'm not sure I trust you,
Really
Annabelle.
sad story, but something's not right.
I like how he's very professional even with the ghost. He's just like,
You're not telling
I don't
me
think I'm going to be taking this contract.
You
No
know the
offense.
island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Got a feeling you
I
might
think
be
you're
lying.
Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that
Stop! I will not hear this.
I can't
Lady.
help you? Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, That's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say
Also
goodbye.
no.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me.
There we go. So first, let's go on ahead and throw some
Spectre oil.
And then let's, yeah, I mean, let's go on ahead and... Do you think 44 durability is enough to do it? Or should I, oh, I don't.
Yeah, you don't have one.
Womp womp.
I think you'll be fine for this this fight, but when you go back to Oriton, you're gonna want to have the blacksmith repair your sword. Don't forget to use Earden.
Oh yeah. Earden. Oh wait, this is a chase thing?
Yeah, she runs away outside of the tower.
Out of the tower?
Wait, but before you leave the tower, turn back around, go back up.
Right.
There's more stuff in there before it went to the cutscene. There should be some more loot on the floor where she was. Also, there's another level up, and there's some good loot there too.
Cool. Is she coming back to me? Like...
No, she'll wait down in the outside, outside the tower to fight you.
Well, at least that's polite of her.
Yeah.
I do appreciate a murderous specter that, you know, also shows patience.
So the loot here, if you see that broken section of wall...
I do see that broken.
If you're very careful, you can step out onto it, and to the right, there's a chest.
Creeper.
Yeah, don't fall because you're like 9 stories up, and this is Fantasy Poland.
Creeper, and now I can make hybrid oil. Double
Kept him there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
I agree. Let's see. Let's whip out our ghost lamp. Just I can call my horse up here. Okay.
Yeah, now you should be able to safely head down.
All right.
Ugly bastard.
Oh, now they're fighty rats. There's my door.
So it's because she is now a Pesta, which is like an evil ghost.
And all the rats are like, eh.
Yeah.
We're just gonna lull speed run.
Yeah, you've already gotten all the loot in here. Now you just need to get outside. Wrong way.
Oh, missed one. Right way.
Ah, good job.
That's my only worry about actually playing Resident Evil 7 tomorrow is that, man, they have said that it's kind of like the spiritual successor of Resident Evil 4. The amount that I played Resident Evil 4, I was a very exploratory boy.
I wouldn't call it a spiritual successor of Resident Evil 4. I would say it's closer to 1 in terms of the way it feels. It's not nearly as action-y as 4 was. But 8 is definitely as action-y as 4.
Gotcha. Hey, come into my earden. Sucker.
Cannot kill me. You know this.
Oh.
What was that?
She's gonna disappear.
Sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
So now you're gonna go back to that village.
And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
No.
Yeah, we talked.
And
a
the
bit.
fast travel
Looks
is
like I
right
need
through
to
the
get her
gap in
beloved
the
to
wall
island.
behind you.
Fisherman named
All right.
Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore.
To your right.
Immediately.
Am I right?
We're
Am I
close
other
to
right?
unraveling this. I can feel it.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Okay. Fast travel to Oriton. Like, hey, dude, got a crazy ex-girlfriend hanging out on that island.
And when you get to Oriton, to your right is the blacksmith.
Okay, am I right?
Or I'm sorry, to your left. In the village to the left, yeah.
I asked her, how do I get my lush to use his hand?
The price for that help.
Yeah, blacksmith.
Show me what you've got.
Let's see what you're offering.
All right, where's crafting repair? Repair sword, please. Oh, while we're at it, yeah, 9. Repair that, please. And just repair all my stees.
Wait, this dude's a blacksmith?
The blacksmith.
Dressed like that?
Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, shirts apparently come at quite the premium in fantasy Poland.
I think they're all hitting on you.
I mean, yeah.
They're willing to get burned.
Show me what you've got. Okay, let's see here. Buy a diagram. Ignore that. Ignore that. You said they'll find all the crafting junk anyway, so.
Yeah, like
we'll sell that. We'll sell that.
The only time I ever buy crafting stuff is if I'm trying to make a like specific alchemy thing that I don't have the stuff for. I'll go to like one of the herbalists and buy the ingredients that I need.
A fair cop. All right.
So long.
Actually, let me take a look at what this dude can craft right fast.
Need something crafted. Can you take a look?
And see if I have the mats for any of like, because I found a bunch of cool like cool sword stuff. Right? Like Disglare. But I still, okay, that's like required level 12, 16. I already have one of those, I believe. And that's not as good as this. That's pretty good. That's better than what I have. It's higher damage. One's got a critical hit bonus out of the woo. Okay, now we're good. Right, thanks, dude.
So long.
Okay. All right, and now we talk to Graham.
Correct.
I have gone off the road and I'm once again stuck swimming. Oh, come on, there we go. Jumpity jumpity. Graham, let me in.
You've got to. Why have you been following me?
I don't even know you, dude.
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul.
Probably not with a haircut like that.
Misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
Like, knock on the door and just be like, Graham, are you listening to the Smiths again?
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
Last night I dreamt.
I'm a
That
witcher.
somebody loved me.
Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
I mean, he's a looker.
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
Yeah, look, I'm sorry about your dead girlfriend.
Talk to her.
Annabelle's dead.
Seemed kind of awful though,
poison.
like.
And I couldn't save her.
You may have dodged a bullet there, my dude.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
I know that feel. Right,
What
sweetheart.
happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie,
Dodging
Finch,
a bullet?
and Faulkner.
No, fancy daughter and a commoner.
What was ours from the noble.
Oh.
They knew I was known at the tower.
It's me.
that
I'm the
Lord's
commoner.
servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
Which is funny.
They force you to go with them?
No,
your family had more money.
Yeah, but you know,
chance.
it started from the bottom and now we're here, so.
Me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started
See,
killing
and this is why lynch mobs.
Annabelle, they wanted to
Never
rape.
lynch mobs. I think that it's safe for me to say that I am anti-lynch mobs.
Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it.
Fisherman got some broad shoulders and
No
piercing
more,
green eyes.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That's a Romeo and Juliet thing, huh?
Is she...
Graham and Annabelle.
Spoke to a ghost.
Yeah.
By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And
What
rats.
could have saved people? Communication.
Rats ate her alive.
Geralt of Rivia, marriage and family therapist, is here to explain the concepts. I'm a witcher and a licensed professional counselor. Have you tried sharing your feelings? This video, as well as many other videos, sponsored in part by Diet Coke.
Still there.
And
in the tower.
Special thanks to Diet Coke and to John Duncan for being here.
Yeah. One thing you should know, though.
Do you think John Duncan would like to be thanked along with Diet Coke?
Pester.
Probably not. But I'm an addict, so I can't separate the two emotionally.
Powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her.
They're both things that I enjoy.
Power to sow disease and death.
She suffers.
Just as long as we're aware.
Yeah.
How am I to help her? God's know I
Like
will.
conscientious Coke use.
A curse has imprisoned
I've
Annabelle
said too
and
much.
the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
All you gotta do is mug down with that ghost.
Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not
I'll
run
run
this time.
this time. Okay, let's go.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Okay. Yo, Ghost. Brought you a dude to make out with.
So you're going to have to fight a couple wraiths when you get inside.
Yep, let's double check and make sure that I still got... Yeah, I still got oil on my sword. Just
And
also
make-
sexual.
And I think you still have Iriden selected, so...
And it's locked.
You went in the wrong entrance.
Story of my life.
Like I said, I don't even know why they included that other door in this game when you can't even open it. Like, you can't find a key to open it.
I think just to frustrate you.
Wraith ambush.
Pro game move.
2 dead wraiths.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me would. It weren't impossible. We could have been together. And
Wasn't impossible.
Dead. And it's my fault.
And now you're gonna go all the way back up to that lab.
Okay, so
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in
be like,
peace.
hustle it, Fisher boy.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman.
It's creepy here. Let's talk about
Now
my
he's
fear.
silent.
Can you help me process my fear?
They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Alright, here we go.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize her?
Hey.
It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
How you doing?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd have never have left you.
Your girlfriend wants to make out with you.
I mean, like, it's gonna make kissing really difficult, the whole that
No lips,
situation.
no
Graham,
mouth.
careful.
Do it. Do it. Snog that ghost. Snog that ghost. Even girls like, I don't know if I can watch this. Aww.
Curse has been broken.
I told him it was dangerous.
At last.
Our love has come along.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Poke, poke. Poke, poke. Oh, hey, I hit a level. Alright, so now that that's done, what, I fast travel back to Kiara and
Yep.
be like...
Yeah, go all the way back down the tower and then fast travel to Mid-Cops and run your way over to Kira.
Okay, so went to that island, killed a couple of wraiths, and inadvertently killed a dude.
So, legitimately, that's the good ending of all of your choices.
Yeah, I mean, look, the dude was just hanging out in his room, like, listening to The Cure. That's a fate worse than death. I know, I've been there. Like...
So, option number 2 that you could have gone with there was if you believe her when she's, like, giving her whole ghost spiel at first, she has you take her bones and, as if you were a river,
as if I were a river,
carry them to Graham. So you give them to Graham and you tell him, okay, you need to bury these in order for the curse to be lifted. And you leave the shack that he's in, hear him scream, and then run back inside, and he's dead. You find out that she's a Pesta, and now she's free.
Ah.
Like, to just roam the world being an evil ghost.
I do not understand these people's artistic styles.
It's very judgmental.
I mean, it's a creepy statue, I'm sorry. I didn't say that it was a bad style. I said that I don't understand it. I find it unsettling. I'm gonna root through Kiara's garden again.
Is that what you're calling it?
That I've said too much. They're gonna demonetize me.
We'd have to monetize you first.
Touche. Touche. Let's see. Let's see if she has any like cool alchemical.
Who lived here left you a bunch.
She has lots of alchemical supplies, but you'd be better off.
I'm looking for like recipes so that I can make stuff. See if she has any cool recipes.
She does indeed.
Potion of clearance. Only 1,000 gold. Good lord.
Her face, her hair and makeup bother me. Like the whole like neck up because it's too modern.
Right.
Modern woman.
She's a little too e-girl for you.
No, she's a little too much suburban suburban mom, suburban housewife.
Did you
Who wants to talk to the manager?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about
Kieran.
true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted.
So I guess
Annabelle's
actually the
spirit is
chunky
left in
necklaces
peace.
make sense.
But Graham's
Right.
dead.
Oh, poor boy.
But the dress
Still,
doesn't.
He's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
Alexander was doing some weird stuff.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist.
So I don't know how much longer you're planning on going, John, but if you want to
About
end
another
the stream-
9 minutes.
But he guarded
Okay.
them jealously.
Her next quest would take a little bit longer to do than that.
What do you
So
wanna
I
do
would
with
say
it?
save it
As
for
I
next
said,
stream,
Yeah.
but it's another one that's
I don't believe I
fairly
shall need it
quick.
anymore,
Get it
given
done
the
in
house being
about
cleansed.
20 minutes, and then
I actually regret not going
you'll
there
have
today.
some more XP,
Perhaps we can
and
make
you
up
can
for that
either
lost
take
time
or
now.
pass up a Kiara booty call.
Right. We'll have to. That'll give me some time to get a cut card in, so that we don't subject people to the digital neep norms. Amanda, no
I put in
laughing.
an order for a few substances from
Too
Novigrad.
late.
The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive.
All right. Well, in the meanwhile, I do have another skill point, so
The package is rather important to me.
the packages are rather important. Yeah, sure.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through
Girl, you know my language.
Check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
It's a great. All right. And okay. Let's see. Character time. Tom, what am I taking?
Well, let's see what our options are. Well, first off, you should throw one of your
My mutagens.
your mutagens in your free mutagen slot.
And that color matches with that slot, right?
I think that's a green.
Oh.
I think a Wraith mutagen is a green. I'm not sure.
What about Foglet mutagen? Lesser green mutagen, lesser blue mutagen.
I don't think there's any mutagens that match the browns.
Well,
I think they only match red, blue, and green. So it doesn't matter which one you take.
And let's put melt armor in that one.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Let's put that there. And let's drop a 50 vitality. I mean, they're all 50 vitality, 50 vitality. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a mutagen. I got more vitality. Yay me. Alright. So now what should I buy next as my, should I upgrade one of the ones that I already got?
Yeah, I would throw a point into the red one. Max it out.
Cool. Fast attack damage.
If you want another good red one to go for in the future, once you've opened up a new slot, that one right underneath the crossbow symbol is really useful.
Oh, the lightning reflexes?
Yeah, eventually you get up to the point where time is slowed by 50% while you're aiming.
Neat. And I'm already like halfway to level 10, so doing pretty well. All right, so let's get our quest tracked. Favor for a friend. Chapow. That's the one that she's asking for.
Service of the Witcher, the Pelamos.
Oh, hey, it's this dude.
Witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man
What's up,
who
Pete
fears
the
no
Peller?
evil the Peller needs.
Talking like Yoda, clearly drunk.
We've rights to conduct.
His mission will take you back to that island.
Oh, good.
Too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
And what'll you give me?
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Peller knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This too the Peller knows.
You think I should start talking like this, Amanda? Just to,
Why hold
just to
the
spice
vigil
things
at
up?
all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted
The stir fry, I will make.
Poor souls, unfulfilled.
What would you refer to yourself as in the same way that he calls himself the Peller?
Depends on what I'm doing.
Must be judged, sent on their
Be
way.
like slowly lapsing into obscurity in an oversaturated market. The streamer is.
Seems
I
like
think
continually
you're
disgusted
gonna-
with the crippling power of neoliberal capitalism in the society the socialist is.
Across the lake.
I think you already do whatever you want.
There in the
Touche.
circle of stones we shall meet.
the sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
All right, Shabam, a new quest for Father's Eve, and let's chat with this guy, see what he's got to sell.
Give us a rest.
No, apparently he's not selling nothing. All right, so that is where we will end the stream for the night. Yeah, we want to oversave that, and kabam! As always, thank you so much for joining me on Fantasy Poland Mondays. We'll be doing this every week. Again, tomorrow I'm gonna start around, I'm gonna say 10 a.m. and just see how far I can get through Resident Evil 7. So keep an eye on Facebook and all of that. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do that. Turn on notifications so that when I put up streams, it'll alert you and you can come join me.
Did you say 10 a.m.?
10 a.m.
If you hear snoring in the background, it's because I'm still asleep because I work evenings.
And if you hear screaming in the foreground, it's because I'm playing Resident Evil 7. So it'll be fun either way.
Thanks again to John Duncan.
Special thanks to John Duncan. We really appreciate you being here. And of course, thanks to Tom, my lovely wife, and Micah for jumping in on the call and keeping me company. I love you guys. Be safe out there. If you haven't gotten your vaccine, get the vaccine.
Thank you, Rob, for the awesome drawings.
Thank you, Rob, for the incredible art. You'll be seeing more of it pop up as I find ways to do it. I am bad at Photoshop and Paint 3D, so bear with me.
Thanks, Dan and Meg, for your input.
Yes, and thank all of you. We will see you tomorrow, or if not, Saturday Chrono Trigger, and more Fantasy Poland Monday. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time.